Here we have a 2021 Toyota Supra 3.0 Premium. This one comes in that beautiful turbulence gray on black leather interior. And the powertrain consists of a 3-liter twin-scroll turbocharged inline 6 engine. Made it to an 8-speed automatic transmission. So that's getting you 382 horsepower, 368 pound-foot of torque. So as you get to that front end here, very aggressive. LED headlamps along with LED daytime running lights. And then down here we have 19-inch aluminum wheels. Passive keyless entry on the front 2 doors. Power door locks, power windows, power mirrors along with power folding mirrors, which have blind spot monitors in them. And then this one has a JBL sound system as well. And there are your headlamp controls. So low beam, corners, and then parking lamps there. And there's your power driver seat with power lumbar support, and then you also have memory seating for 2 settings there. So we're gonna go ahead and pop the trunk. And actually pretty nice cargo space for a sports car. You can see you have those 2 bigger speakers back there. And there's look at the rear end there with LED tail lamps. Really nice look. And here we have our power passenger seat with power lumbar support. So next one, let's take a look at the engine bay. And there's that 3-liter inline 6 with a twin scroll turbo. Mostly covered, but let's hop in the driver's seat next. So nice leather wrapped steering wheel here. I like how it pays homage to the older Supras. Turn this air down a little bit. Now over to the radio here. We do have touchscreen, AM, FM, and XM. Let me zoom in a little bit. The way it's set up, it's kind of going in and out on the camera. But there's your navigation system there. I think it's just a light adjusting to it actually. But plenty of settings to go through. And you hit this mode button and you can go between FM, music collection, satellite radio, or your presets. And you also get your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto with this as well. And there's our backup camera. And then down here we have our radio buttons. Dual zone automatic climate controls along with driver and passenger 3-stage heated seats. Down here we have a wireless charging pad. You can see it in there. Then we have a USB input as well. But for our shifter, you hold this button here, hold all the way down for drive. You can tap up for neutral and then hit the button all the way up for reverse. And then you can slide it over for manual shifting, either here on the shifter or using the paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. And then we have our electronic parking brake, which you can press down to disengage, pull up to engage. We have our sport mode toggle here. And then we have our parking sensors, traction control, and then you can toggle the whole safety system on and off. And then our auto stop here, which is going to be important to some drivers, so you can toggle that on and off. And then of course for our radio, we have little quick buttons here, so you can all of a sudden pull up the map, go straight to media. And then of course you have the little scroll here, so you can go back and forth like in the BMWs. And then we have two cup holders here, a little storage area back here, those bigger speakers I was talking about. And then our glove compartment. This one has owner's manual still in it. Then we have vents over there, and it's a nice little sleek look here. And then our other vents here. And I'm really sorry about the lighting, but the way the car is set up, because there's no other light coming in, it's just getting that glare off the dash there. But over to the left side of the steering wheel, we can adjust our gap adjust for the radar cruise control, which can be toggled here. We can set it, resume, cancel. And then on the right side of the steering wheel, we have our modes we can go through, whether it's Bluetooth, AM, FM, XM, volume, and then we can use our Bluetooth controls here. Then we can also scroll for whether it's radio stations or song titles or whatever. And there's a look at that gauge cluster there. A really nice look. It's simplistic, but still looks great. And there's our push button start. Finally, here's our key fob. But next, we're gonna go ahead and take this 21 Supra 3.0 out on the road for a quick test drive. Oh, wow. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Right off the bat, just giving it throttle, it just threw me back in the seat. And I don't even have it in sport mode yet. This is gonna be fun, I can already tell. And overall, the ride is not nearly as rough as I would have expected. With the kind of car this is, it's actually pretty nice, and the seats are very, very comfortable, but they still kind of snug you at the same time in a good way. And the pedal feel for both the gas pedal and the brake pedal are really sporty, but still practical. I'm driving in this bumper to bumper traffic right now, and it's still not cumbersome having to keep hitting the gas and then the brake over and over. This exhaust, I cannot wait to open it up. I'm gonna put it in sport mode now. I'm gonna use the paddles as well. Leave a little bit of space to throw it back. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's exhilarating right there. Oh, that is nice. And it's just, when that turbo kicks in, boy, I tell you, it's just throwing me back. And that exhaust note is spectacular. I'm gonna downshift and then just gas it one more time. Oh man. Oh, that is great. That is great. Whew. Oh, this is a great car. It really is. And honestly, this does feel like BMW helped Toyota make this car. It is just as exhilarating, maybe even more so than the M340i that I drove last week. Just, oh, it's just so great. Take the sport mode off again. And it's not as hardcore in sport mode, but it's still so quick. This is not an eco mode, so don't get that confused here. This is still a beast without the added sport mode on here. And it's hard for me to love a car after driving it for 10 minutes, but just the overall driving experience is fantastic in this thing. And there's the auto stop that just cut on. Oh my gosh. This is so much fun. Gosh. This really is one heck of a machine, I'm not gonna lie. Just so much fun, but still, for me at least, it feels like one of the more practical sports cars I've driven. It's a two-door coupe, two-seater, but if I don't have extra people, this is really just as practical as a four-door sedan with all this power. I mean, you have really good trunk space in the back for this kind of car. I'm 6'3" and I'm still able to fit in here without feeling squished. And I actually have quite a bit of headroom as well. But I mean, I would give up a lot of that stuff just because the pure performance of this car, just for it to be a 3-liter turbo, it's just wild. And the great thing is, when I'm not like over here thrashing it, it's just, it drives so well, so calm and collected. I'm blown away, I really am. But this is gonna bring me to an end of my review of the 2021 Toyota Supra 3.0 Premium.